Alright. Really need to invest in, like, stream snacks, I swear to God. You know, just things to eat while I'm streaming, because boy, is that something I would go through. Actually, maybe that's a smart idea that I don't. Anyways, we are gonna play today a little bit more of our Dragonborn game. What I'm thinking is I think we're gonna head over and do Withers, and then maybe, depending on our level and how prepared I feel for it, we'll start the Blighted Village. That's my plan for today. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't do anything stupid that causes me to reset 45 minutes of the friggin' game again. But we will be living with most of our decisions, so if we mess it up, we mess it up. And that's okay. Alright. Camp. Alright. Where were we outside of camp? Ah, okay. That makes sense. Alright.
Should mind my step.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Did you get left at camp? I think you got left at camp. Okay. Alright, I didn't realize you were detached. Good lord. Oh no, okay. That's what happened. Goodness, I'm dumb. Oh, because I was gonna jump for the wicker basket there. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let me do that. Let me do that. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, I know I probably could have done this without turns, but it makes my life just that little bit easier. Oh, wait. Hang on, I got an idea. I got an idea! There's a question I wonder the answer of. Oh. No! I just have a question. I have a very important question. Alright, so my question is, in theory, I could have! Oh my god, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You can jump to Karlach from here. You just need Gith Yankee jump, or probably like a float or a fly skill, to be honest. Okay. Alright. That's fine by me. Right now. Go to camp, because that's where everyone else is. Now group y'all back up.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Now we'll all leave camp, because I'm an idiot.
Can't slow down.
Wait, where the fuck is Lae'zel? Oh. Oh, that's annoying. Is this new? I have never had this happen before. Don't come up, don't come up.
All's well that ends.
Christ on a goddamn cracker.
Have to keep going.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see distinction.
Oh, I guess I already chased people off. Okay.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright.
Never a dull moment.
Have you give a look? Everything all right out there? Yeah. I'm always worried this soft. But I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
Perfection, you dipshit.
For a skeleton king.
I've got a long ride ahead.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Don't waste a step.
Them bitches.
Time to press ahead. Nothing will stand in my way.
I am fury. I am death. I got this.
Oh, I've been completely silent. Hello, Zero Herrera. Sorry, I was like focusing on the fight for some reason. This is not a hard fight. I just, for some reason, am really struggling with it because I'm an idiot and I did the wrong things. Yeah, that's right. You better come running through. Oh, I didn't mean to hit Karlach. Whoops. That's not good. Oh yeah, bitch. That's valid. I wish I was in the kitchen. I'm hungry. I really need to, like, invest in some sort of, like, maybe not a stream snack per se, but like something I could snack on in the mornings. Yeah, respectfully, you are going to be used to... Alright, let's loot. Oh yeah, I should probably heal a little bit. Oh my god. I am just not having a whole lot of luck with this playthrough in general. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm really struggling. And it's so weird because, like, yeah, I know I'm not even playing on, like, hard mode or anything. I'm just struggling. For no goddamn reason.
Path lies before me.
Not really.
Might be useful. What's inside?
I'm just gonna steal everything and then sell it all. That's my modus operandi at the moment. Takes so much cheese. Take the portrait. All right. The trap was not a great place to start off, to be honest, in this dungeon. possibly it was the worst place we could have started off.
Here goes nothing.
Through the library is how it opens.
This text is ancient. Invocation to a forgotten god.
There's my... Sometimes I just like lighting up all of the available lights in a room. Just to see if anything fun happens, you know? Not usually, but like, it's fun. It also makes it a little bit easier to see if you've got stuff to loot. You know? Because typically, it's a little hard to see in dark corners. Although I do sometimes ignore like some of the game advice and I'll choose to like, you know, make my game look a little bit lighter than it's like, you should just barely be able to see the sign, and then I'll increase it just a little so I can like, you know, like see the sign. Maybe that's because I'm like part blind. Maybe it's not all that weird. Maybe I'm just doing it the way everyone else does it and don't realize it. I never skip looting this place, but it's really just a lot of books. I think this is how I got the achievement, like, read 100 books or something, was just by reading all the shit I picked up here after a while. Because I was like, I don't know, like 20 away or something. And you pick up a lot of books here, obviously. I mean, it's a fucking library. Like, no shit. One of these days, I'm gonna, like, sit down. Because I don't always read the books unless they're, like, quest important. Because I'm like, I don't really need that. But, like, I know that, like, some stuff here has, like, Shar indications. And so, like, you can find stuff if you really are dedicated to reading the books that you see. Which makes it worth it, in my opinion. For the most part. There's gonna be one more fight in this dungeon. Yay, the Dark Crypt. Alright. If I'm correct, this is the way that leads? Yeah, this is the way that leads to the trap chamber, which hopefully I can just run with Astarion real quick. I know that, like, yeah, see, because he fails his perception check sometimes. And then you're like, ah, shit. How you gonna do this? Oh, found some of the traps. Oh, good. I need to disarm at least a couple of them just in case I accidentally trigger some of them. And there's a lot of traps in this room. Why can't... Okay, alright. But there's also some decent loot. Normally, even if you... Ew. even if you miss a few, you can normally disable enough that, like, with turn-based, it's not really a problem to get out of here once you've already triggered them. Which is kind of, like, just the goal I always have. Is just, you know, disarm enough that I'm not going to trigger too much shit. You know, if I have to.
A quick damage. Someone's left a trap.
For some reason, my luck with Astarion has not been great on this run either. Like, genuinely, I've had much better luck with Astarion in other runs. Although, something's also fucked up with my game file. I know that. Yeah, well, we have some inspiration, so we can just roll again. Alright, let's see. Cool. Yeah, because you get a soul coin.
All right.
Also, so that, I think that disarms all the traps that aren't the sarcophagus itself. And then the sarcophagus is a separate trap. And this is where you get, I think it's the Watcher? Yeah, the Watcher's Guide. Which is pretty good for Karlach, apparently, in the early game. I don't think I've ever really used it, but... Oh.
No one stopped me yet.
So, hey, we've got this
Oh.
soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
But why would you want me to do that to you?
Nah, it'll be fine. They're already lost. Better to be used in service of the good guys than a devil, don't you think? Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results.
I've also never used... I've never used a soul coin on
Now I
Karlach.
just need something to sink my teeth into.
Like, I just haven't.
What to do? At the ready. Open up. Anything of use?
Armed scribes. No sign of a struggle.
Let's see. Another one over here. Take the weapons. There should be a dude down here. Yep.
This must be ancient.
Okay. Let's see. There's the trap will trigger them later. I'm not concerned about that. I'll defeat them when the time comes. Yes, I see the creepy book. We're gonna go for the creepy book in just a second. Alright, creepy book time.
I'll give it a shot.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Oh, really? Damn. Try one more time. Yeah, I mean, odds are I'd get it on a second roll. Now, will I pass the checks to read it?
The lock
Probably
opens and a
not.
loose key which comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Let's see if I can make a religion check. Oh. Oh, that's critically bad. I'm,
Longer
you know.
stare at the dark.
Alright, that's fine. I'll take it. And then we're just gonna kind of heal up all the way before this confrontation. Yeah. Necrotic energy. I will say it is a little inconvenient that I've managed to be over here. I probably should have, like, tried to schedule that a little bit better. Oh, wow. He's powerful. Why is he so strong?
It's right.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Sometimes the only way out is through. With haste.
Damn it. Okay, for some reason this is not letting me. Alright, there we go. I don't think I have a line on you. I don't think I can hit you either way. Okay, alright.
It's go time. Jimmy on the go.
Why you gotta attack all the same people every single time?
I will ascend. Make way.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Have to keep going.
Onward. Heading out.
Rude. Fucking ray of frosting me. Bitch. Yeah, if you take their weapons, the warrior ones really... I mean, the other ones are still annoying because they still just hit you with magic, but at least the others aren't quite as frustrating.
I will ascend.
Nothing important is ever easy. What do I have to lose?
Oh, come on. Yeah, get fucked, bitch. I'm coming for you. Good, come closer to me. Suck it. Jesus, I'm just rolling incredibly bad.
Another fight. Let's go. Don't waste a step.
Like, it's just pathetic at this point.
Let's go.
That's okay. We're not here for them. We're here for Jurgle.
Here lies the guardian of tombs.
Yeah, I mean, kinda. Like, technically you don't have to do this dungeon at all, because if once you hit past a certain point in the game, withers will just come to you. But it gives you like that little bit of extra EXP, and there's some cool stuff you can find down here. You know, so like I always like to do it. And that fight can be annoying. I think the first couple times I did it, I didn't realize you could loot them before you fought them, and take away their weapons, and then they don't really hit as hard, but I don't know. It's still, I don't know, I'm just, this game save is just rolling for shit.
What a curious way to awake.
Why is it curious?
I have a question for you. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
What manner of undead are you to ask such a question?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
I kind of like, so there's like a selection of different answers here, and like morally, oof, like they're definitely interesting. Like, no one life is more than any other, we're all equal. Like, I understand why that would be sort of like a very, you know, like that would be like a good answer, but I'm not necessarily sure I agree. Life's only value is as a currency. It's definitely not, at least not in my opinion. Each life is infinite value and merit sacrificing everything for. I don't agree with that. The only life that matters is mine. Nah, because I, you know, die for some of my friends. Depends on the mortal. Just kind of seems callous. I almost always go with the paladin option here, just because that depends on the virtue of the life that is lived. And I'm like, yeah, like, sure, it might be morally shitty of me, but I definitely think that some people are better than others, right? Like, there's people commit horrors and atrocities, and I would not sacrifice myself to save someone who committed a horror or atrocity. So, like, I always go with the paladin option if I'm playing paladin. The standards are my own.
I am satisfied.
I just can't bring myself to be like, everyone is worth, you know, everything. At a certain point, I just don't agree.
We'll see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
I've also never... I've never summoned any of, like, the hirelings from Withers. And I've never... I think I've only resurrected a party member through him one time. And it was at the Iron Throne. Yeah. Because I lost one of my party members at the Iron Throne without realizing. Like, totally thought that they were, like, safe on board the ship. And then it turned out that they really weren't. And I was like, fuck. Damn. Let's see. Yeah, we're heading out of here. We did our little Withers dungeon. Bastard sent me a trap. Yeah, I've never not convinced him or just surprised him from behind by coming in the back way, so I didn't realize he would set a trap, and then I would get fucking bodied by the goddamn trap. Did not think about it. Was very stupid of me. Yeah, because, like, what was he gonna do? Just open the door and let me in once I told him his friends had left? Yeah. No, it was, you know. My brain was like, oh, it's not gonna be anything bad. It was, in fact, not great. Right. Just open up the path. Alright. Oh, when you do that thing. Yeah, Zara Herrera. It's like the answer that sort of everyone, all lives are important to save, really only holds so long as everyone else is willing to have sort of the same beliefs. You know? Like, at a certain point, you know, you run into people who don't share that, and then get a quick save real quick so we don't lose Withers dungeon play. Because I don't really want to play through that again. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I do, kind of. Okay. I have found my way. Well, my paladin will make their way there. I have to admit, I'm actually quite eager to get out of Act 1. Like, I definitely don't want to, like, miss stuff for no reason, but, like, you know, could definitely go for, like, getting out of Act 1, you know, without taking too much time. That's Zevlor. Huh. Have I gone in here already? I feel like I did this last time. Not super familiar with Star Trek lore. Not really my thing. Yeah, I've already been in here. I think I've read like one Star Trek book and seen like an assortment of each series, but not really all of either of them. Or all of, I've seen like a couple of episodes here and there of like specific series. Mostly because one of my professors made us watch a couple of episodes of Star Trek in a sci-fi fantasy class. And then my mom's into it. And we have the books.
Glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Why waste a critical success on that roll?
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Yeah, he's dead.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother.
You know what? That's fair, Zerahara. I think I've seen at least one of the movies. I think I watched the one with Chris. One of the Chris's. Not Hemsworth, not Evans, not Pratt. The other one. Pine!
We know that
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that... What?
it's killed. You're right, Matt.
The cave is just ahead. Same as that goblin, Caesar.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Growing up, we were more of a Star Wars household in terms of like what we watched more frequently. Like I'm pretty sure I watched the Chris Pine movie in theaters because my mom wanted to go see it, but we did watch all the Star Wars stuff. So,
Why let it
and they're not really the same thing. Like Star Wars is more of like a space opera sort of thing, and Star Trek is definitely very different. But I was a Stargate child. I was very much a Stargate child. I've seen all of Stargate, all of Stargate Atlantis, all of Stargate Universe, all the movies, including the original one. So, like, I was a Stargate child. I'm gonna... Oh, no. I'm wasting an elixir of Hill Giant Strength on this roll.
your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Oh, I look haunted. Come on. Oh, no, I couldn't get it. Alright. People say you can get that thing. I've never managed. Yeah, we had those special editions too. I think I know the exact ones you're talking about too. But yeah, no, that was very much what we watched in my house. But my mom was into Stargate, and to be honest, I really enjoy Stargate. Like 10 out of 10, would recommend. I think that so like when I was a child, obviously, it didn't like I didn't notice it, but like definitely now that I'm like an adult and I'm taking, and then like just being an anthropologist, the first like season or so of the original Stargate is like not great. It's pretty bad, but I mean it was the 90s, so like I can't actually be like irritated or like upset that like it's a little sus and like not morally great. The writing's pretty shit and it's just not. But like that's not a huge problem. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, no wonder I'm encumbered. Let's sort this by type so I can send some of these excess armors to other people to lower my encumberment. Which reminds me, take that, Karlach. I don't know why I haven't distributed shit already. Get you a slightly better weapon than that stupid little... Yeah, alright. But yeah, so it was kind of like that. So like, because I tried to show it, I wanted to show it to Knick-Knack, right? So I was like, let's do a thing. We'll make an agreement or whatever. I'll show you this series, and in return, you can show me a bunch of Star Wars stuff, because Knick-Knack is really, really into Star Wars, and he was gonna like show me the Clone Wars and a bunch of other TV shows that I'd never seen before, and then we were gonna rewatch some of the movies and all that, and we still are. We just haven't found time. But in trade, he was gonna watch some Stargate for me. And another thing or two, like we ended up watching all of Avatar: The Last Airbender together and some other stuff. But I remember I was like, because I remember Stargate from like probably like season so I had recently binged it with my mom in quarantine. We watched all the way through all of Stargate, and then all of Atlantis, and then all of Universe, plus the movies, like in order. And so the original Stargate is like 10 seasons. It took 10 years, right? And then Stargate Atlantis starts in season like 7 or 8 of Stargate. So it starts like in the last couple of years, and then it went for 5 seasons. And then Universe came 2 years after that and went for 2 seasons. So, you know, by the time I started showing them to Knick-Knack, the most recent Stargate I'd watched was like Atlantis and Universe in like my rewatch. And like Atlantis and Universe are fucking great, right? I love them. I know a lot of people didn't like Universe, but I actually really did, and I'm very sad it got canceled, because I feel like it could, like, where it was going to come back from, could have been amazing. You know what I mean? But I had like put out of mind how bad like the first season of original Stargate was, and that's where I started him. And we were like watching these episodes, and I was just like, oh God, please ignore that. Like, let's not. Oh dear, you know, like, oh no, like this is not good.
You've spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're a true soul. But my mistake, sir.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Good.
No one back home will ever believe this.
So,
Ignore it. Deny it.
it's already living in our heads for free. May as well see if it has any value to us.
Wise counsel. When the temptation calls, keep silent. You suffer.
I get, like, I know why Lae'zel is so anal about this, but like, Jesus, my guy. Like, take a chill pill.
Let's see.
Alright, that gets me the thingy. Let's see, will Raphael show up here for me, or did he already show up? Fuck, I literally cannot remember if he's already showed up in this save file. Because he never shows up where people say he's going to show up for me. Like, I swear to God, it's so annoying. Because, so Raphael has a bunch of, like, spawn points. And everyone, I remember when the game first started, I was trying to get Raphael, like, I couldn't figure out why he wasn't spawning for me. And everyone was like, oh, he spawns right here. Well, he never spawned in that one specific place for me. So... I think the first time he ever spawned for me, it was, it happened over by the, what was it? The Harpies, right? That was the first time he ever spawned for me. And then after that, He spawned for me in a couple different places, but he still never spawned for me outside the Blighted Village. See, but I feel like in Star Trek, it's like maybe just like the quality of the show. In Stargate, it's and I don't want to like put anyone off Stargate, and I don't want to like discourage anyone from watching it, because it's an amazing like series overall that I really enjoy. But like the first couple seasons are, well, keep in mind like so Stargate is very much sort of like military-esque, right? And it was like it like the I'm pretty sure that it was like, it's like Gulf War-ish? Fuck, I don't know modern history like I should. But like, it's not that the show is like, I mean, it's written pretty shit because it's like 90s first season of a show, and that's fine. That can be fixed. It's the nicest way to put this is it's the cultural insensitivity and at times outright straight up just like racism. Like I don't want to, yeah, it's, you know, also like the whole first season when they're visiting all these different like planets or whatever, because that's the premise of Stargate, you visit a bunch of different planets. It's not as if they're really being, like, there's literally one where it's just the Mongols transplanted to like, an alien planet. And it's incredibly uncomplimentary in its portrayal of, like, Mongol culture, right? And it's that way about just about everything it portrays. So there's like the Mongolian culture episode, there's a Viking one, etc. And they're not complimentary. It's kind of just like every single like assumption that you could make about, you know, these people. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally right over there on the other side. Yeah, give me some more antidotes. Never use the antidotes, but it's good to have them. Yeah, so I don't know. It just, for me, and maybe it's just because, like, obviously I'm an anthropology major, and so I've taken a lot of, like, anthropology classes about, like, cultural depictions of people. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. Like, I'm kind of trying to tiptoe around it here, and I really shouldn't be, because it's really fucking bad. Like, and it's like, it sucks, because, like, I feel like I'm trying to justify it when I'm like, I really like the show, but I like the show for its later seasons, not necessarily, like, the first couple of seasons. You know? Yep, that's what it's gonna do. So I don't know. It's just, it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, I really like Stargate, but like, it's really hard for me to justify telling people to watch Stargate if they start from the beginning, because it's not. It's highly culturally insensitive and offensive at times. Just like straight up offensive. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, no, that's like 100% it. It's like, yeah, there's all these cultural insensitivities, but like in the 90s when the show was being made, we didn't have the same outward and open concerns about that sort of thing being portrayed on TV, and the sort of the general acceptance for like cultural insensitivity was like much higher. So like it's a product of its time, and I don't begrudge it that. You know what I mean? Like it's absolutely, it's not the only show that did that. In fact, there are a lot of shows that did that, and I would agree that all of them have issues. But yeah, it was very shocking rewatching it with Nick Nack and being like, oh shit, I just completely blocked this from my memory. I will be back in a second, y'all. trying to fleet treat all my goddamn cats today. Because it's time for their monthly. Do I feel secure? I do not feel secure in doing that Necromancy of Thay thing right now. It is down there, and we will come back to it. But I am not dealing with it right now. Like, there's a good weapon I can get down there, and, well, not a weapon per se, but there's the Necromancy of Thay, and I will get that later. For now, let's go move it. Let's see. Alright, we'll take it. Worst case scenario, I sell it. Oh, Selenite necklace. Wow. If Shadowheart was here, she would probably know. Let's see. Hello. I had to catch a cat.
Careful, I might.
Let's see.
Looking ahead. Something good
I
here.
think there's a couple weapons to scrounge from around here that I can then sell, which is good. I need the money. Come on, I told you to grab the spear.
On my way.
Fine, I'll go the long way. God, it's so annoying. My game file is also telling me that, like, I haven't used the mods yet, or the mod manager. I don't even have it installed. And, like, the stupid thing has been trying to tell me that, like, a mod has gone wrong, and I need to fix it. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not using any mods.
Weapon blueprint. A master blacksmith's work.
More like sketches than anything. Suppose he was still in the drafting stage.
As you approach, a guttural scream
Ooh.
and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then,
Oh,
low moan. Someone or something is having a bit of fun.
Wait, don't interrupt them. Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
he looks like he's having so much fun there.
What the hell are you doing?
Snap
Oh, I went into this injured. That was not a smart idea.
My turn.
Alright, girly pop. Gotta do that.
I won't give in. No time for mercy.
Hey. Ow. I'm not even mad. I got into this fight and I didn't need to. It was just funny. It's always funny. Karlach is consistently rolling awfully for me. She's almost as bad as Shadowheart, and Shadowheart rolls misses like 90% of the time for me.
Pity we interrupted them.
Oh. What do you mean, pity we interrupted? It is not a pity that we interrupted them. Nobody wanted to interrupt them.
Let's have a look.
Oh, is that book just not grabbable, or? I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna go take a rest in a second. We're gonna take a rest now. Alright. Oh, Withers is here.
Breathe deep and move. I should speak up.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Okay, Withers.
There are many answers to that question.
Let's see if I can succeed in this. I don't think I'm gonna, but you know. Yeah, no, I won't. It's okay. There's a cleric thing where if you're a cleric of Kalemvor, I think, you know that he has something to do with death, but he won't tell you what it is.
Beyond mortal realms,
I think the implication is that he's Jurgle, but you know, or at least an avatar of Jurgle.
of the absolute found in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, most willingly, forsooth. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave a matter of coin. Then I shall wait. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. As thou desire.
You know what? Let's recruit a hireling. Oh, so I have options. Okay, so I've never met any of these people before. So there's Eldra Lutheran, slayer of people, monsters, and cups of sweet pear tea, shown a watery grave when hunting absolutists in the valley of the Chonthar. Alright. Brinna Brightsong, body crooning, silenced by an absolute blood butcher after a controversial performance in a Triel tavern. Zenith Fayersell, once an optimistic Everascan Greycloak, journeyed to Faerun in search of a new sunrise. An absolute warband proved his dour father right. Zenith was doomed. Ooh. Ooh. Danton was a refined druid and rearer of peacocks until he thought transforming into one of them. Ooh, a peacock rearer. Interesting. He's a fighter. Okay, so battle-worn veteran who fought for the Absolute. She learned that loyalty did not protect you from the murderous whims of jealous generals. Oh, there's a Gith. Ah, the Illithid tadpole. The Githyanki slew her as an aberration. Cares, who was a paladin and mercenary. He befriended a group of ogres. The ogres were attacked one night. Okay. Veril, the drow. Meta Deadeye. Rogue, sorcerer. So is it like one of every... Oh, okay, so it is like one of every class. Barbarian, bard, okay. Cleric, druid. Fighter, monk. Paladin, ranger, sorcerer. Interesting. Interesting. I think it's funny that I can edit their appearance. Oh, did it? It should be back. Stream showing up is connected to me right now, so I don't know... I don't know if it's still... Yeah, why not edit appearance? Bro, if I'm gonna be staring at him... Just gotta switch up his hair mostly. Slightly different style. Yeah, I don't have a ranger in my party. Huh, weird. Maybe it was like a temporary thing.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, interesting. Interested. No, let's focus him on archery, I guess. Never had a ranger. I mean, I've done the level up on oh. Yeah, let's do that. I've leveled up Minsk as a ranger fully, but I kind of have ignored anything else.
I have a lot on my mind.
Question, if I dismiss him from my party, will he disappear, or have I, like, hired him for good?
I'd like some time to talk.
Let me check. Let me go get Gale in my party.
I can't help feeling Will got off. Having a devil in our camp will... Would that I could. Back in the thicket.
Yeah, he's staying here. Cool. Oh boy, Gale.
You'll have to speak slowly. That is most gratifying to hear.
Alright, let's give you a magical item. I know a lot of people just use Chimera's locket. I'm gonna get rid of the ring of color spray. That's always what I do.
A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but sincerely though. My
Can I... Whoa, he's got to level up. I didn't even realize that. I wonder if I could talk to Veryl. Whatever. Well, let's take those two for now.
This vessel is at thy disposal. The soul remembers.
Spoken with a different voice. You
Interesting.
recognize the eloquent drawl of withers.
They are but echoes. They recall not a manner of speech. Thus, I lent them my rhetoric. These souls taught the art of violence is one memory
Interesting.
not lost to them.
Cool. Alright, I need to rest.
See what this does.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone wants to talk to me right now.
You don't sleep well.
Oh.
Between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Bitch. You trying to vampire me?
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
Uh-huh.
There in the dim firelight you see
A slave to sanguine
a
hunger.
vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not food.
Yeah.
I feed on animals, boars, deer, kobolds.
No, that feels like it's toeing the line.
Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could
Oh.
think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me, Astarion?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely you'd run a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me.
Well, I've never been good at, ignoring red flags, and a vampire's the reddest of flags. I'm kidding, I am not romancing Astarion.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste.
One of these days, I'm gonna do an origin run as Astarion, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Of course.
Whatever you need to get your vengeance, my dude.
Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Respectfully, comfortable is... That is not what I picture as comfortable. Like, I feel like that's the most uncomfortable.
Ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna succeed. Oh, fuck. Thank God.
Your pulse
I was like, because I have been rolling so badly.
Oh. My mind is finally clear. Shouldn't have. Now.
you watch as he stalks towards the fog.
Obviously, I was not enough for him. That's why I refuse to be with him. Reminds me, I have to make sure not to trigger any, like, explicit scenes, because I don't know if I turned off the, Yeah, the great thing about being a paladin You could just cure your bloodless status every morning. It's great.
How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire.
And why should I be glad?
You might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh, I've no idea. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders.
Ooh,
Until
fancy.
the crash, when I woke up bathed in its light. Someone, or something, wants me alive.
Hey, it's the
They've
tadpole.
changed the rules. Standing in the sun.
These tadpoles are like really fucking powerful.
Invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities. As for my other quirks, well, that's my. I'm just.
So it's word of warning, Astarion. I taste
Yeah. And I'm way too hot to touch.
Quite the opposite.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right.
Well,
Shall we go?
oh, like Will disapproving. Like, bruh, you brought a demon into our camp, my guy. Like, you didn't tell. Like, granted, you couldn't tell us about the contract. I get that, but like, you brought a demon into our camp. Like, I'm not really feeling super gung ho. Ah, yes, because I am reaching the Risen Road. What? Okay. There we go. I knew he'd show up.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Okay, I love Raphael because he is the most dramatic bastard in this entire game. Like, man comes out, dressed all fancy like, look at his little ruffles on his collar, recites a rhyme to us, right? Now he's gonna invite us to his fancy palace castle thing. It's not, but his House of Hope. And then, like, when, you know, whenever we see him, he's gonna be like always in these sort of like ha. And then when you finally fight him, he's got the pain. It's like he's got his own fucking theme song.
Why, I never. Your parent
Paranoid for a reason, bitch.
must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so
Sure.
quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Literally kidnaps you to show you that he's better than you.
There. Middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
Oh, I can hear his fall to their doom. Yeah, it's his theme.
The House of Hope.
Also, he's gonna have his little
And the
reveal.
to feed lavishly. Go on, partake. Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Oh, the Last Supper reference. Love a devil reference in Christianity. Are these theatrics leading
Are
somewhere?
you not entertained?
Are you not
Far be it from me to
entertained?
disappoint.
Raphael, you look better in this form. Just stay in it.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Jesus.
Fuck. A cambion.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's possible. Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight.
Rude.
I could fix it all. Like that.
Maybe I don't need it fixed. I serve an oath, not a devil. My honor is not for sale.
Everything is for sale. And you do well to sell while your stock has value. In desperate times, the price of honor plummets. Perhaps you haven't yet realized how desperate these times are. You will.
Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
I do think it's a little funny.
Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devils, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
I do think it's a little funny that Raphael, like, pulls you aside so early in the adventure and, like, teases you with the idea of a deal. And then you see him again in Act 2 and he teases you again, but you can't actually take the deal until... So if you try to take the deal in Act 1, he basically just says, nah, you need to, like, experience more, right? And I'm like, dude, if you want the deal and someone wants to take the deal in Act 1, let them take the deal. Like, I don't... What, do you not trust that, you know, with the help of the Orphic Hammer, I'd survive through the next 2 acts? Because, like, bullshit. I'll rip out your mocking
Yes,
tongue.
the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet.
No, because I'm lucky.
One might say
Yuck.
you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Rude. Rude. Really? Did everyone's survival fail? Damn, collectively y'all are very bad at this. I should try to get this dagger.
Beast fit for an ogre.
Oh.
Notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough leathery
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Can't believe I managed that. I feel like I'm so surprised when my rolls succeed, and that's because I kind of, like, save scum my way through my other playthroughs just to get the outcomes I want. But, like, here I'm like, if I were to break the dagger, then I would have just broken the dagger, you know? Like, unfortunately, that's just what would have happened. Which makes for kind of an interesting, like, I'm on the edge of my seat all the time, because I'm like, ooh, what if I fail this roll, you know?
I was just thinking the same thing. Less politically.
There we go. Let's head back to the Emerald Grove, do some trading, because last time I was here, I did the Paladins of T.H.E thing, and I, like, did all the looting down there, but I had to reset my save, so I haven't done that since, which means I didn't do a bunch of trading for a bunch of money and stuff, and I did just collect a ton of, like, stuff that I can at least sell for like a couple of gold. So let's do that. We'll do all of our trading real quick because it's gonna be pretty boring. Well, not boring per se, but like, you know, trading something you gotta do. Talk to Damon first, get rid of like the arms and armor, and then I could take the rest over to Aaron. I don't always do that, but like I should.
How fares the search? Maybe. But
You certainly will.
Alright. Let's dispose of all the useless shit I've picked up. And there is a lot of it. So much of it. Technically, I could wear that, so maybe I don't get rid of that quite yet. Alright. Okay, is there anything here that I would like? Padded armor, hand crossbow, longsword, trident. I think yeah, okay. It looks like I picked up the stuff I wanted to pick up from him. Maybe except for chainmail. Oh, that one. Could I use chainmail? This is 16. My current armor. Yeah, chainmail would do me some good. At least for now. Like, it couldn't hurt. Yeah, because I think it's the toughest I'm gonna get at the moment. Let's barter for that. And then we'll head over to Aaron for all the rest of the shit. Yeah. People say you get a better deal if you barter using Astarion. I don't know. I've never like gotten like a better or worse deal using like a particular character. I don't know. Yeah, like maybe I'm just not doing it right. All right. Let's start over here. Is there anything? Yeah, the water and the glass chalices can go. All right. I don't get rid of that. Okay, miscellaneous shit. Alright. You know what? We'll go up the other way. Every little bit helps. I wish they would just let me. We shouldn't have to do that every time. No, I need the shaft of a broken spear. Go! I don't care if he doesn't want a ribcage, he's getting one. Alright. Interesting. Resource management. For some reason, ink pots and quills are actually worth a decent amount for like how little they weigh and how much you can carry. Same thing with incense. It's really worth it to like pick up the incense to get rid of it later. Cool. Huh.
Sylvanus.
Oh, have I? Because I haven't talked to him yet? Is that why I can't see his actual...
Of course. But please, remember.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm the only one in need.
That's not fair. Why couldn't I see this shit? Yeah, because I need the gloves of missile snaring, for sure. And Spell Thief is a good bow to have. Ugh. Hate spending all my money on this shit, but it's worth it. I should take a padded armor for Astarion. It would help a little, but it's not a huge deal right now. As it is, he's already getting... Yeah, see, like, it just continually refuses.
Sylvanus.
Alright. Let's... Okay, so Spell Thief is going to go to Gale. That can go to you. You need to put those on. Let's organize by type. Oh, that's a bardic thing. I did not need to keep that. Okay, what about you? Take that. Put that on you. Guidance on you. Oh, yes. Improve my armor. Alright. Pretty sure that she can wear that. Yeah, with proficiency. Take that. Gale, use Spell Thief. I know you don't have proficiency, but it'll give you the spell thought if you get the critical. All right.
Light on my feet.
Mildly better. Now.
All right. What now?
We're going to do a little bit of dye experimentation because we want to find a good color for the chainmail.
Interesting times.
Let's try the sea green. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Okay, pale green's decent. Oh, I don't like swamp green. Okay. I think we're gonna go with sea green. It was cute. There we go. This is a better color on me. Quick save it while we're at it. Ignore the squirrel.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yeah, you know, to a certain extent, I enjoy it in some ways, right? Because sometimes it's fun making sure that your party is equipped in the way that you want them to be equipped and kind of managing the different bonuses and benefits from different pieces of kit, I find, but it's hard also at the same time because I feel like it's really, I don't know, like, sometimes, like, I just want to pile all the best stuff on, like, my character, but then I feel bad because I'm like, well, but this would actually be better on another character, maybe. So, you know, But you can get some pretty awesome like things done with sort of the way it is, you know? Like I've gotten some pretty high armor classes by just managing to you know, combine the correct types of armor together and that sort of thing. And that's a lot of fun in some ways. It's kind of like a puzzle to put together. All right. Let's see. What do I have on the map? I think the next step. Interesting. I think for the next step for us is that I'm gonna quick save here. And we're actually gonna be done for today, for a very specific reason, because I think the next time I play, I'm going to run through 2 or 3 different encounters in the Blighted Village and then head down to the Goblin Camp. And so that's kind of going to be like an all-in-one-go push, and I don't want to split it up while I'm doing it. But I also am not going to be streaming super long today, because I am going to be on stream for like the next at least 3 more days this week-ish. So tomorrow is going to be Okeanos, part 3, or at least the third section of it for me. Same time as today, 9 a.m., so I'll be doing Okeanos. I don't know if I'll have a friend with me, so I might just be reading it all myself, who knows? But that is my plan. So this is going to be it for today. I'm going to get going in just a second. Head out to the main menu. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't really use healing a whole ton unless I have to in this game, and I probably play this game in a way that's not necessarily the most efficient. Like, I'm not super great at like strategy and planning, so you know how it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen.